Hello, hello, Tatum here, and happy Saturday. It's time for a team favorite, a head-to-toe, no repeats workout. This workout is a challenging 50 minutes of 23 exercises, each 1 minute and 30 seconds long. No worries, you'll get through it with modifications to help you keep moving. I hope that you enjoy this workout as much as I did creating it and sharing it here with you. Grab light to medium weights and let's get to it.
All right, welcome. It's time to get started. We have a no repeat workout. Oh, you love this one. It's a little bit longer. All right, we're going to test ourselves here on the weekend. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. Let's start with some shoulder rolls here, or arm circles. Nice and straight, small little circles. There you go. We're just diving right into it. Today's weights, you need a variety, okay? I'm talking 5, 8s, 10s especially. Some medium weights, maybe 15, 20. We have a big squat in here today too, so if you have that extra weight, grab a big dumbbell. If not, you can use 2 at a time. A lot of this can be done body weight too, and we do have some of that in here. Let's reverse it for 10. I'm looking forward to doing this workout with you. I always love a little longer workout, just a little. Feels like this one, we're gonna get it all in today. Cardio, strength, we're gonna do it all right? And I've stacked these exercises in a way that despite the fact that you're doing one exercise at a time, those muscle groups are gonna get it together, all right? There you go. Medium, here we go, nice and big, up and around. We'll have a little bit of stretching at the end. Good, there you go, nice and big, up and around. We're gonna start with the chest, shoulders, and triceps. So we wanna make sure to get warm here first. Then we'll go into back, biceps, rear delts, and then we're gonna move to the lower half. We'll get abs, cardio, legs, all right? And we're gonna build, and you'll get that sweat going towards the end there. It'll start to pour. It's gonna feel good. Not a lot of jumping or anything like that, so it should be good. Let's go 2, reach back here, 2 little flies back. And I want you to cross over in front. And I'm gonna punch one high and low, different. 1, 2, so one hand over top, then the other. 1, 2, out in front, feels good. Warming up. The warm-up's not that long, I'm sorry. It's a 50-minute workout already. Whenever you get ready to start these, please spend some time, especially if you have a treadmill there, or a rower, or a bike, go ahead, spend time getting warmed up, all right? Let's cross the body, toe touch, open up. Good. Get a little sweat going on, especially if it's cold where you are, if you're somebody who runs a little tight, you know, your muscles are tight, maybe you're not awake, maybe you've been sitting at a desk, it really doesn't matter. Get warmed up. There's no excuse. Warm up well, so you're ready to go. You'll get the most out of your strength. You'll be able to do more if you're nice and warm and loose. Good, a couple more here for me. All right, let's cross the body with a swing, one of my favorites. I do this a lot. You can hold on to a wall or a chair if you want. Good. We're gonna take it quick. I just had a snack before this. We're gonna see how this goes. I don't know. Sometimes, as you probably know, food timing with workouts is not always doable or easy. So we make it work. Find those things that work on your stomach. You know, we talk about that, whether you should eat before a workout. Some people like to not have anything on their stomach. Is it okay to be hungry? I would say if it affects your workout, if you're feeling tired, lethargic, and you're not getting the best out of your workout, then you need to eat something small, something that'll give you some energy. I do coconut dates, but just make sure, because ultimately you won't burn as much if you're too tired to really work. Let's go ahead and tap it out overhead here, real quick, just a few. If you want to take it up, you can. We're gonna do some jumping jacks. So let's take it, actually we do have jumping jacks in here. Let's go low to just start here. Good. All right, let's open up, twist back, hands together, twist back. All right, that's it. Good work, just 25 seconds to go here. Let's go side to side as well. The inner thighs there. Hamstrings a little tight, We're gonna start with a plank, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and engage all those stabilizing muscles of our core, get those going, fired up. Then we'll go into jumping jacks to bring that heart rate up, get the blood pumping, and then we'll really get going. Here we go, we're down in our plank. I want you on your forearms, elbows under shoulders, bottom level to the floor. feet together. Pull just under your navel, pull in, all right, and engage here. Now, if you need to be at your knees, go ahead. Just make sure those hips are in line with your head and that you're not back here boxed out, all right? There we go. Squeeze and hold all intervals today. If you heard, maybe I mentioned it, 1:30. This might be the longest we've gone. I've done higher reps where we've probably worked longer, but we're gonna do it. It's one time through on each exercise. So we're gonna stay here, we're gonna make it count. You can always modify by taking the interval down a bit, and we're halfway. I'll always tell you when we're halfway. That way, if 45 seconds is your limit, stop there. Now, when we work our unilateral exercises where we might be rowing with one side or stepping to one side, then you'll try to go as far as you can on that side before you switch. All right, hold. Make sure you're not pushing the belly out. All right, you're squeezing in. Squeeze your glutes, tighten up those quads, your thighs. Keep that bottom level to the floor. Make sure you're breathing. You got this. Good. 3, 2, and 1. 1 down. That's it. Nice work. We're going to chip away through 23 exercises. That's right, 23. 15 seconds to rest them. Every 7 exercises, I do have a minute for us to grab some water. Otherwise, we're going to keep moving. And we're going to start with our jumping jacks here. 3, 2, and 1. You can take it low with a tap, or you can bring it high. Some other fun things to do than just staying in place is to move forward with your jumping jacks and move back. The other one I like is to do 2 forward, give it a switch, 2 to the side, 2 back, 2 side, 2 forward, and then move the other direction. Giving it 2s, it could be 3s, it could be 4s, have some fun. I like to have fun with my jump ropes too, just moving about maybe forward, back, jump rope. I always mix it up too. I don't like to stay in one spot. I get bored. So you do you. Have some fun with it. Tap it out if you want. Just move for me. Get those hands all the way over. We're halfway, just so you know. That's a marker here. Halfway, that 1:30. Take a 5 or 10 second break and then get back to it. Or at that point, bring it down to a low jack. All right, we're gonna talk modifications through this so you can keep working. Some of it will be putting your weight down and just using body weight, taking the interval down, whatever. There's no reason that we can't keep moving or find some sort of modification for you. Don't get frustrated. Woo, we got it. We're almost there. 10 seconds. Keep it coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got a squat with a V raise. Find your weight. We did this, all of these exercises are exercises that we've completed this month in February. All right? All right, so here we go. We're gonna squat to a V raise. So as we come down, we're gonna raise up. Arms are not quite in front or to the side, and a little V, and back up. Now, this is really tough on the core to have weight out in front, even just to put your arms out in front. So if you wanted to practice that, you could put your weight down, practice raising your arms out in front. If it's still pulling and tugging and too much on that back, because we're not bracing through here and pulling in, you could go squat and then up to your front arm raise, all right? So it'd be 2 separate movements here to a front arm raise. Otherwise, we're gonna work core, shoulders, legs here, up, down. Nice work. You got it. We're already halfway. This might be a point to take 5 seconds. Maybe it's a point where you want to go ahead and grab 5 pounds or 3 pounds, or just go to your arms, okay? Modify the weight if you need to. Modify the way you're doing this. Maybe you go to the squat to raise. Make those modifications, make it work. You can hang on to this by modifying, and don't be hard on yourself if that's what you need to keep going. That's it. We got this. This is gonna go so quick. You're not gonna believe how quickly 50 minutes will fly by until we're there, and we'll be there in a snap. All right, that's rest. Dynamic plank ups. If you train with me, you know they're one of my favorites. Right arm's gonna lead for 45 seconds, then left arm, it's a long time. Modify by going to your knees, or just go to a plank hold. 3, 2, and 1. We're in that plank, elbows under shoulders. You're gonna push up to a high plank with your right arm. You're gonna come back down to that low plank with the right arm. Push up, high plank, down to low plank. Right arm's leading the whole way. We will get to the left arm. Just stay here. Nice work. If you need to go to your knees, same thing as with the plank. Bottom down, not sagging, but down, in line with that head and spine. You do you, modify, find your challenge. You're gonna have to do that. This is a minute 30. We're all at different levels. We've all entered our health and fitness journey at different times. We all have different things going on in our life that's affecting our days, our sleep, what we eat, what we do. It's okay. I want you here and working. That's all we need. We're halfway. Left arm comes down, left arm comes up. That might feel weird if you're a righty. It's all right. Here we go. Down, down, up, up. Left arm leads, down. Left arm leads us up. That's it. Modify when needed. Go to your knees. If it's not enough there, just hold your plank from your knees or your toes. Good core strength there. It's okay. Woo! You got it. Are we having fun? Yeah. Oh, I know I am. I know we're gonna feel this. Here we go. Come on. Left down, left up. Right arm follows. Left down, left up. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Woo, inchworm to tricep push-up. Tricep push-ups, no joke, it's hard. You want those hands shoulder width apart, elbows in when you do your push-up. You gotta keep those elbows in. Hands shoulder width apart. You want the elbows always in line with the wrists, okay? Here we go, let's walk it out. We're gonna inchworm it out. Now at this point, you can do a kneeling if you need to, or stay high. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Notice my elbows are tucked into my side here. All right, and I'm gonna push up and walk it all the way back up. Nice work. Again, if you want, come down here, come to your knees, push, find your toes, come back up. However you need to do it. Here we go. That's it. Maybe the inchworm is enough. Maybe you need to find an incline and just work your tricep push-up from an incline and forget the inchworm. So many ways to modify. If you want to join our Facebook group, we have some series in there about modifications. We are halfway, team halfway. Take a 5-second break if you're just getting started on your journey. If you need it, it's okay. Goodness, you're doing way more than you were yesterday. It's all that matters. For those of you who've been training with me, no excuses. No, I'm just kidding. Try to do as much as you can. Try to go further. We've done 30 seconds before. We've done 45 seconds. Sometimes we've even worked a minute. I want to see if you can go further than that interval that we normally do, okay? Just a little bit further. Try to work a little longer. Then if you need a break, that's okay. Woo, last one here. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right, we're coming to the floor for a crush press. Find your weight. You're gonna push your weights together and out. Another one of my favorites. If you have a hexagon dumbbell, so much easier than my round ones. So we're gonna push these weights together. If they have flat sides, get them together. We're gonna push in and out at the same time. All right, push in and out. That's it. Good, the key here is to push in hard as you push out to really feel this. That's it. Woo! Minute 30 here is gonna add up. Start with some weights that challenge you. If you need to, pause, grab lighter weight, and keep working. That's it. And of course, we're feeling this because I kind of did a rotten thing here. I worked your shoulders. Woo, that's half A, and triceps a little bit first, getting us into these larger muscles after they're already tired. Stacking these up into the same muscle groups and also working smaller muscle groups first. That means we're not going to use this heavy weight, but with these longer intervals, we weren't going to use too heavy of weight anyways. So I wanted to kind of make these bigger muscles work a little bit more once our smaller ones are tired. They're gonna be called on. My chest muscles are working extra hard right now because my triceps and my shoulders are screaming. They are mad. There you go. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Yeah, you feel that? It feels different. I wouldn't suggest this all the time in gaining strength and wanting to get into those heavier weights, but occasionally it's good to mix it up this way and make other muscles work harder while the other ones are tired. 3, 2, and 1. We have a Pec Fly. Really, I want you to think about palms in, wide chest press, because I don't want the hands to be way out down towards the floor. All right, I want them still up, kind of over those elbows. And you're gonna think about pushing up and around, squeezing in. All right, just like a fly, we're just not taking it as far out with the hands way outside those elbows. Good, so think about squeezing a ball or grabbing someone and hugging them real big. Woo, that's it. Everything's a minute 30, 15 seconds rest. Now, I did add a minute's rest after 7 exercises. This is our 7th, so we'll have a water break after this. We're halfway here. If that's your cue to stop or grab a sip or or just rest 5 seconds, go ahead. Ooh. For those who've been training with me, I want you to try to push past that 45 seconds and work as long as you can. That's it. Modify by fight. Don't just give up. Grab some lighter weight and see if you can still go with good form. If you can, that's awesome. Keep doing that. If that form is not there and you have just tired out, that's okay. That means you need rest, but you tested yourself, you challenged yourself, and that's good. Don't be too hard on yourself. Things get better. Not necessarily easier, no, but better. All right, that's a rest. Nice work. Here we go, 1 minute, so let's put that away. 1 minute, grab a quick sip, because we're gonna go 7 more in a row before we take another break, so hydrate. And if at all, the beauty about YouTube is that if you need a break, if you need more rest, you can pause me, just pause it. Do what you gotta do. Just don't go off and do laundry. I say it, don't go off and do laundry at home or picking up or get away from it completely. 30 seconds. We need some weight. We have some bicep curls, some hammer curls with a burpee. Burpee's not necessary if you're not there, but it's gonna look like this. Out, in, 3 curls. All right? You can step that out, step it in, I'll show you that. So we have some side plank rotations, rear flies, we'll pick weights up in between, some lighter weights on this. All right, and we will see 2 different curls today as well. So just be ready, we're really gonna pump up the biceps, back, and rear fly here, okay? So here we go on this first one. If you want, you can come down and then step out, step in, and then come up and curl, all right? 3, 2, and 1. We had about a minute 15 rest there, so a little bit longer than I had meant to do, but that's okay. 3 curls here, minute 30 of work. 3 good ones. Make sure those elbows are staying fixed in place. Please don't swing them. Swinging doesn't help. Come up. Good. 1. Makes it easier, but it doesn't make us stronger. 2, 3. Nice work. Again, step out, step in. There's an option. Maybe we just work on curls. When this gets to be too much, you can do singles instead of doubles. All right? So you can do 1, 2 this way, all right? All right. Modify or find some lighter weight. We are already halfway. I'm telling you, this is going to go quick. Just stay with it. Focus on what we're doing. Whew, that's it. Out and up. 1. No swinging. 2. Oh boy, we got this. Whew, feeling it. 3. Beautiful. Come down. Out. In. Up. 1. 2. And 3. You may be somewhere else. Sorry, I shouldn't count out loud. You're probably somewhere else. Here we go. And up. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Nice work. All right. Here we go. Side plank. You may just need to hold this side plank today. You may want to do more of a kneeling rotation. We're going to come here. You're going to twist back and feel that rear delt working into the upper back and back down. All right, here we go. Now, a side plank. It's serious, it's tough. So if you need to go to your knees here and rotate back with a knee down, hey, so be it. Do it. If you just need to work your plank here, go ahead, all right? You do you. Modify, find your challenge. We got it. That's it, 45 seconds on each side. Now, we're not feeling it here. I know this is the one that we're rotating. We're rotating into that shoulder that's down. That's where I want you to focus. You should feel it there as you rotate back like you were doing a rear fly. All right, halfway, other side. You're doing great. Stay with it. Here we go. Again, all of these are repeats from this month. I'm sure you'll recognize them. I almost threw in one that we haven't done this month to see if anybody would notice again, but I didn't get that crazy. Sorry. Next time, I don't think I threw anything in. I should look again, maybe I did. All right, remember we're focusing on that shoulder that's down. Make sure that elbow is under that shoulder. Reach back, give it a good squeeze back so you really feel it. Don't stop too short or you won't feel it in that rear delt. Woo. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Nice work, all right. We're going into rear flies with weight now, so watch your weight. We'll just see what I can do here. We're gonna do palms out, thumbs up, all right? You're gonna feel this. I want you to kind of squeeze the lower shoulder blades together. You keep that same bend in the arms, don't change it. Form a little tabletop. We're gonna do 3, and then I want you to just stand and come out of it and release that lower back, all right? Come back down, 1, control it. 2, it's easy to kind of swing your body and swing your arms. No, lift and lower at the same time. You want to lower. There's a lot of strength to be gained on that eccentric phase. And a lot of times we forget about it. We just want to lift. 2, do 3, and then come out of it and release that back. A little RDL there, right? Come back over, or good morning, however you want to look at it. We're halfway. Halfway. You've got it. We're just chipping away at each one of these. Going very quick. There you go. Don't change that. Bend in that arm. Keep it. Have me stand. Good. Does this feel hard? It should. It will. Because we spend most of our time sitting at a desk, sitting in a car, sitting looking at our computer on the phone. And we forget about these back muscles. They get lazy. And our chest muscles get tight. Our back muscles get weak. 10 seconds here. You got it. 3 of them and stand. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Reverse lunge curl. All right, so I said we'd have another curl, but this time we're a curl with our palms up, all right, instead of palms in. And we're doing a reverse lunge. Everybody always asks which leg goes back. The leg with the weight that you're gonna curl. So watch. Step back with that right leg, curl with the right arm. Why is that? We have some space here, right? I've just stepped back, I've made space to get this curl in. All right, and this is all you're doing. Alternating right here for a minute 30. Working those biceps again. Getting some legs in here too. I've put a few in, sprinkled a few in until we get to our legs, just to kind of warm them up. Combine a few movements, help elevate that heart rate as well. You got it. Back and forth here. Step it back. Great work. Now, some of us are gonna go all the way. We're gonna get that knee all the way down. That's great. If you're not there, that's okay. Do what you can. We're halfway, team, we're halfway. Hang in there again. For each one of these exercises we do, it's just one time. No repeats. Like, but Tatum, Coach T, we did curls already. We did, but they were different. They were slightly different. And you'll see that in a few of these. Stacking it up, offering just a slightly different rotation, angle. You got it. 10 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, we have an arc row, one of my favorites. You know that cable pull down that we do? Or maybe with a band? Same movement, but bent over right here towards your hip. That elbow stays the same. Don't move that, okay? It's not a tricep kickback, which is this, extension from the elbow. So here, I got a slight bend, and we're just gonna pull back towards that hip. And I want you to squeeze right under here, okay? And you pull back. Really engage. Squeeze and then pull back. Squeeze, pull back. Make sure that shoulder's down and back. That's it. Towards that hip. Keep that bend in that arm the same. Don't change it. Don't change it. It's a small movement, but you got it. 45 seconds on each side. Whew. Squeeze. I have to think about it. There we go. That's it. Halfway, other side. We can do this, we've got it. If we made it 45 seconds now, that's all we have on the other side. Pull back. Notice if one side feels easier than the other. It might because this side rested. You got it. Blow that air out as you pull back. I'm not doing a good job of that. Exhale, inhale as you come back. Don't swing. Don't drop the weight. I want you to lift and lower. Resist the urge to drop this weight and let gravity do its job. Resist gravity. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, nice work. Put that down. We have a bridge pullover with 2 dumbbells. Grab some weight. You don't have to do the bridge necessarily. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Let me show you what we're gonna do. Go ahead and follow me. Hips up. Kind of tuck your pelvis. Really reach high with them. You're bring, and I'm gonna go palms up, weight overhead, and then pull over. Kind of that same movement that we just did with that arc row. Now, here's the deal. You don't have to have those hips up if it's too much. If you can, go ahead. All right, and with this, you've got to squeeze, again, under your armpit as you pull over, and then don't pull too far. If you go all the way here, your lats are good. You're gonna feel under your armpits kind of relax and give in. We want contraction the whole time. So pull out, eyes, nose, chin, wherever. Just make sure it's not too far. But you still feel those lats working. We're halfway. That's it. Really get those hips up. Kind of tuck the pelvis. Glutes are on, core is on. Lats are working, oh my goodness. That's it. Watch your weight. If you have tight shoulders, I want you to go light on this. Make sure it doesn't pinch or bother them to do this. That's it. Whoa. Squeeze under the armpits. Don't forget to squeeze. Oh. That's where we're working. If this gets to be too much with the hips up, bring them down. You got it. I get my shoulder blades fly here. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. You made it. You made it. We got a split squat row now. Oh, I think I'll try this weight. We'll see. All right, the split squat again is also just if you want, if you can get there. Otherwise, focus on back right now. We have plenty of legs coming up. So I'm gonna come down here. You can just do a kneeling row for 45 seconds. For some of us, we're gonna come up out of that into a split squat here and back down. And we're on railroad tracks. We're not on the tightrope. So feet are about hip width apart. Back down. Row, pull back. Good. Come to standing. If we're just getting started, coming to standing from a kneeling position can be a little much. Just keep your rows up. Don't bother with this. Like I said, plenty of legs coming up for you. You're not gonna miss out. Good, back down. 1, 2 to stand. We're halfway. We're gonna switch to the other side. Stay with that kneeling position here, rowing, or come up and down into those legs for a second. Modify, you do you. Find your own challenge. We're all very different. Different bodies, different levels, different journeys. Good. Some of us may have been trained for a long time but have knee issues. All right, so don't think, oh, it's because I'm a beginner. There are people who are not beginners who still would not be able to do this with knee issues, all right? So it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. All right, so we're gonna do a clean here. I'm gonna grab, well, this is the weight I have. Here's the deal on this one again. We can just step back, come to standing, step back, come to, oh, we have rest. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. We'll talk about that in a second. Forgot, we're already there. Nice work. We're moving into our legs, all right? Moving into legs, super excited. This is gonna bring up the heart rate. You should just start to feel maybe a little sweat coming on. And I've got core, a little bit of core work as well. And let's see, a little bit of cardio with this comes with it, right? With the legs. So on this one, like, ooh, run out of time, 15 seconds. Again, just getting started, I want you to step back. I just want you to step back and hinge at the hips, pushing back to stand. If you've done this with me before, you know how to do a clean. You're gonna come here, keep the weight close, shrug up, and bring that dumbbell to your shoulder, okay? So it's hinge here. I'm about at my knee. I'm gonna shrug and bring it to my shoulder. Step back. We're gonna stay with one side. Again, if you're feeling a tug in your back or something wrong, just do the hinge and the step back without this. 3, 2, excuse me, I had a tickle. We're gonna start that over. Here we go. We're here, and you're gonna bring it up to the shoulder. From the knee, shrug and lift up to the shoulder. It's quick. Lead with the elbow. That's it, step back. Whew. Good. You got it. We'll stay here for 45 seconds and switch sides. And remember, if this is too much to do this part, you're just trying to get all these movements because you're just getting started, just step back and hinge. You'll feel the glute working here just as well. All right, and we'll just take that shoulder out and traps out, all right? There you go. So no worries. That's halfway. We need to switch sides. Same thing. Other side. Good. Bring that elbow up. Keep that weight close to the body. Right up. Flick it to your shoulder. Give it a little shrug as you do this. Pull up and shrug. There you go. A lot of balance, strength, coordination. Now, if we were really working strength and power really hard, I wouldn't want you to throw this in when you were tired like this and add a lot of weight. All right, we would do this earlier on. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, but we're not using that heavy weight going this long anyways today. All right, squat. Nice wide squat here. Grab your heavier weight or 2 of your biggest weights. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna squat here. Come up, put your weight down, up on those toes, down. Good, squat with the weight, down, toes, just like this. Weighted squat to toes without weight. So weight to body weight. You got a minute 30 here. Good, this is where it starts to happen. This is where you start to feel that warmth way deep inside. The sweat starts to come on. Good. Boom. Try not to pause too much. We're halfway. Boom. That's it. Keep it coming. Make sure that bottom is going towards the floor, not towards the back wall. I should be able to see your chest and your face. If you're here, we're doing more of a deadlift. All right, and I want that bottom to come down. I want more quad dominant work here. Up, down, squatting. So chest is up. We're at an angle, sure, but I can see your chest. I should be able to see your face. Should not be down here. You got it. Get up on those toes, stick it. Up. 3, 2, 1. Rest, good work. All right, we have a reverse crunch here. We're gonna come back. We're getting so close. We're at number 17. We have 23 of these. This is gonna go by quick. It's amazing. All right, so just getting started. Hands down, tuck your tailbone just a bit, pull under your navel down towards the floor, and we're gonna pull those knees in. And we're gonna try to get the hips to come rock up off the floor. They may or may not happen today, that's okay, but try, keep practicing. This is all you're doing. All right, if that is too much, if this is even too much today, I'm gonna have you do a dead bug hold. You're gonna bring your knees up, hold, pulling in the whole time. You should be able to hit your stomach, solid. Keep those arms here. Now, if some of you are ready for a bigger challenge, you're gonna do this reverse crunch, but I want you to bring those knees up towards your nose or forehead, and then come back down with good control. Lift up, we're halfway already. Back down nice and slow, don't just drop out of it. I want control, and the whole time, I'm still pulling in, and I'll admit, sometimes I let it go. Don't let it go. Keep working there. That's it. And up. Nice and easy down. That's it. Back up. And down. Again. Dead bug or take a little reverse. We're just working the lower abs here. Bent knees. Nice rounded back here. Pull in, tuck. Keep it rounded. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good work. We're coming up. We got a narrow squat here. I'm gonna take 2 dumbbells by my side. Your stance, so we're kind of moving across here. Our legs. We're gonna go ahead, our thighs, our quads. We're gonna take our feet a little bit closer. So within hip width. Some of them will be closer. It depends on how wide your hips are. So take it in here. We're just gonna squat down to stand. Narrow. Just gonna push it into our lateral quad here outside. All right, as we come in a little closer, you're gonna find that maybe you can't go down as far, and that's because the hips get in the way, and that's okay. All right, really gonna make this more quad dominant and less hamstring glute as we squat a little more shallow, and that's all good. This is where our power is when we jump. That's all right to work this. Woo, you got it. Keep working, we're halfway, that's great, halfway. 2 dumbbells, right here. Again, bottom's coming to the floor, chest is up, head up. We're not pushing that bottom way back to the wall. We're not bending over. Good. On the side. Up, down, nice close stance. A little different than what we had earlier. And we're gonna go even different. Wider later though. We're gonna go really wide. 15 seconds. Some quick feet coming up. Heart rate's gonna go up. We're so close, so hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we did this one too. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, touch. If you want more of a burn, stay low through it all, through your quick feet to your touch. If you want less, stand up during your quick feet, then come down and touch. 3, 2, and 1. And if that is too much to touch down all the way, maybe you bring your weight back out. Touch, okay? You don't go as far, but you touch something, gives you something to focus on. Touch. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low to really feel the burn. Come up a little higher if you need to modify. Good. We got it. Woo. Just 4 more exercises after this. This is a tough one. Just hang in there. Take your own pace. We're halfway. If you need a 5-second break, go ahead. Get back to it. It's tough to keep this up, but push through it, okay? This little burn is okay. It's not comfortable. It's very uncomfortable, but you can keep going. It's like that wall sit, right? Oh, the burn comes on, but we don't have to worry about our form too much here. Woo, that's it. 15, come on. 10, let's go. You're almost there, hang on, don't give up. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Only 15 seconds here. We have a wide sumo squat with some pulses. So we'll do 3 pulses low, and then we'll come up out of it and back down for 1:45. This time I want you wider than shoulder width, toes out. Those knees should go in line with the toes. Here we go. So grab your weight, come down. 1, 2, 3 to stand. Good. 1, maybe you can tap down here. 1, 2, 3, stand. Again, bottom down, bottom down. 1, 2, 3. It's hard to get low. It's a little pulse here. We'll half squat from the bottom up. Stand up, come out of it. So, 1 fold for 3 pulses. Woo, we got it. 1, 2, 3 to stand. Hang on, we're halfway. I know, it's getting harder. We already did a few legs in here. I sprinkled them in. Heart rate's wanting to come up after being out here so long. You've got it, you've got it. It's going quick. You can make it. I have faith in you. Just modify. So what's your modification here? Find lighter weight or no weight. Put your weight down. 1, 2, 3, then stand. You think I don't feel it? I feel it even without the weight. And maybe even a little more sometimes because we can focus on what we're doing. 1, 2, 3. We're almost there. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good work. Put that down. We have another core. I'm gonna get us off our legs here after all that. We're gonna do a bicycle, so a straight leg crossover. So kind of pulling in here and then up to touch. 3, 2, and 1. Stay with that right side. I want you to lead with that shoulder over and then up, okay? And I like to lead with my shoulder and pull over than thinking about that elbow, so I can get more of that upper back, that shoulder blade off the floor. Really giving myself a good twist and crunch here. All right, otherwise if I just think about my elbow, I can pretty much do that without moving much of my core here, without lifting very far. So really twist and pull up with that shoulder and over. Good, get as far as you can. Up and over. We got it. All the way outside that knee. That's halfway, other side. Here we go. Cross, straight up. There you go. Bent knee up. Now again, we're pulling in here. We don't want to have this huge arch in our lower back as we lower this leg. You may have to stop a little high here and take a shorter range so you can keep that lower back pushed down and flat. That's okay. Take it to a level. Maybe we need to just keep this bent knee here instead. It's okay. You do you, modify, find your challenge. I don't want you to hurt your back. Again, we're getting tired. We've done a lot. It may be too much to pull in here and contract our abs. And modify. Don't get hurt. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right. Lateral lunge. Grab some weight, or you can do body weight. It's okay. I'm going to alternate side to side. Now, a lateral lunge is a little tricky. It's not very natural. Here we go. We're going to step, bring those weights outside. So if you want to stay here with one side and get it down so you can get that leg straight, go ahead. For those of you who have been working with me a while, been doing lateral lunges, we may be okay to just alternate side to side. I will tell you when we're halfway if you're sticking with one side. Notice where I bring my weights right outside the knee. One inside, one outside. That's it. And on this one as well, I get a lot of collapsing. I want that chest up. All right, there's an angle to the body, of course, as we squat down here. I want the chest up. Good. That's it. We're halfway. So if you were doing just one side, switch over. Team, it's just this and one more. I threw in one that's fairly easy, not too difficult. A little bit of balance. You'll feel all the muscles at work today as you do it. So we'll end there. Good. A little bit of standing core cardio. You got it. Side to side here. Make sure those feet are flat, toes forward. You don't want to go too far that you rock or that you have to push to get back. If I have to hobble or jump 2 times to get back, I've gone too far. If you go too far, it's hard to squat. 3, 2, and 1. Look at that. Did I talk all the way through that? Here he is, this is our last one. Woohoo! Told you, it goes like this. This is why I know you guys love this type of workout. We're gonna make a Y here with our arms. Here we go. We're gonna tap 2 knees. Bring those arms straight down. 2, good. 1, 2, right overhead. You're gonna start to feel those shoulders, those arms, those legs, yes, because we've worked the entire body. So while this may seem for some of us one of those, okay, this isn't too bad, you'll start to feel it by the time this minute 30 is up. If you're not, we're gonna up tempo here. Let's take a little quicker. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, good. That's it. Keep moving. Find your balance. Now, I'm still pulling in here. Tight abs, tight core. If we're struggling with that, take it slower. Make sure you keep that tight core. We're halfway. Good. 1, 2, keep those arms up. I know, it's tough. They're tired, but you got it. This is the last one we do today. Make it count. Good. 1, 2, tap it out. Good. Got it. So close. And then we're going to stretch it out. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this no repeat workout. And if you haven't told a friend, please tell a friend. Please have them subscribe, as this will help us keep going. Woo! Cool down. That's a rest. That's a wrap. Grab a sip of water. We're going to stretch out. Oh. Now, this will be about 15 minutes once we wrap up here. Some of you are in training. Some of you need more. I think the best thing after this is just a good steady state cardio for 10 minutes. I'll round out a good nice hour for you if you need a little bit more to push, okay? Some of us are there. Our heart rate's gonna come down quick, we're ready. Some of us know this is good. This was a push today. Here we go. I want us to breathe in, arms up overhead. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. That's it, make a rainbow. Love my rainbows and my butterflies. Here we go, up and out. Waiting for the winter to go away and for spring to come. In and out. Nice work. One more, in and out. Good work. I want you to interlace your fingers, round out that upper back, drop that chin to chest. Doesn't that feel good? Only time you hear me say this in cat-cow, I think. All right, now I want you to bring your arms to the side, left shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Now, we did a lot of those arc rows, and we did our pullovers, working into our lats. If you want from here, just give it a little tilt to the side, a little stretch, a little side bend. Feel that? Should pull all through the side here. Good. All right, we're gonna go to the other. Right ear to right shoulder. Still rounding out. There you go. And then give it a little tilt. We're gonna dig a little deeper into that because a lot of times we're very tight in our lats, all right? And I know I felt it this morning at class when I was showing someone to stretch and thought, ooh, time to work on that. Let's go ahead, let's just grab your left wrist. And I want you to wiggle tall here. Get out of that spine nice and tall, try to grow an inch. And I want you to pull, and I want you to pull right and let those hips flare left. Keeping those shoulders stacked. What do I mean by that? Don't roll into it. Stay stacked, don't give in there. Make sure you don't go too far because you want to be able to breathe. If we're not breathing, we're not relaxing, and we're not letting it go. Now breathe. Giving it a good tug. Doesn't that feel good? Such an easy one to do. Come up, grab your right wrist, wiggle out, grow a little, and then let those hips flare right. Lean left. Keep those shoulders stacked. Don't roll forward. Keep those hips forward. Ooh, feel that stretch. Notice if you feel a difference on one side versus the other. Spend time on those tighter sides. Nice work. Let's come out of that. All right, good job. Let's go ahead and come down for a couple more stretches. Let's go onto our stomach here. I want you to make a V with your arms, or Y. I like V again for victory. So we're here. We're going to keep those toes in place, okay? Don't let them move. Stick them down. And then I want you to rotate open here. All right, keep that V. Don't let your arm fall into, I don't know what that is, an L or something. Make a V. Open up the hips. Open up the chest. See how far you can go back. But don't let those toes come off the ground or move. Nice work. Does that feel good? Make sure you're breathing. Woo! I know I love that one. Let's go back to the center. Regroup. Head the other direction. Open up. Toes are fixed in place. Keep that V. Don't let it fall out of place. I love this. Stretch across the body. And the hips to the shoulders. Feels so good. Good job. Come back to the center. My timer says it is time to stop. If you have a few seconds, please stay here with me. Let's just do a couple cat-cows real quick. Put those toes under towards the floor. I want you to tuck that tailbone, let that head drop around, that back out towards the ceiling. We'll just do a couple real quick. The toes find the floor, dump your belly into cow, look up. One more with me, just one more. Give it a good one. Here we go. Toes to the floor, round out. Nice big cat pose here. I heard it called vomiting cat, which I thought was funny. All right, toes to floor, dump your belly, look up. Come back into child's pose, lean back real quick. Just a little stretch there. All right, that's it. I won't keep you too much longer. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back here tomorrow for another day before another rest day. I really appreciate this. If you have any comments, please keep them coming. I really do enjoy them. It helps me gauge what you guys need and maybe adding some additional things in, because this really is for you, and I'm really trying to give you something you need and something for everyone. So I know that the intensity can seem a little high, but if you really dig into this, all of it can be modified for your needs. All right, it really truly can. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.